Hello everyone. This session is continuation of CNC programming, which was on how to write a CNC program by using preparatory and miscellaneous functions, which are indicated with G and M codes. Now I would like to give some clarification where in the previous session I have written some code, a skeleton model of how to write a part programming, computer aided part programming. So now coming to CNC programming, I have taken a simple sketch in my previous session to explain. Other than that, I would like to show whenever there is a component with fillets of clockwise and counterclockwise directions. For example, there is a fillet somewhere here of this kind. If this is the case, here is the origin. I try to explain you how a radius is considered when it comes to writing a program. So if this is the direction or movement of the tool, this becomes a clockwise movement where the command is G02, and this is counterclockwise movement where the command is G03. Alright, when this is the case, here the center would be somewhere here. The center of this particular curve is somewhere here. Alright, this is x direction, this is y, x and y directions or distances. Okay. Now while writing a program, what we'll try to do in the previous session, what I explained you is like we'll specify G02 followed by x value, y value and r radius, whatever r given to this particular curve. R is equal to some value will be given to you. So few machines will work with only radius. Okay, few Fanuc machines are there, few other machines are also there where they will consider this radius r. Simply G command, whether it is clockwise or counterclockwise, followed by x value, y value and whatever the r distance given, will the tool will accordingly follow the path. This is what I have discussed in my previous session. But there is one more way where few machines will not understand this radiuses. Okay. These radius will not be understood by some machines. So in that scenario, what we'll try to do is we'll try to see, like for example, the tool is traveled linearly from here to this point where let us say the tool is somewhere here. Okay, it need to travel in a clockwise direction, which is G02. That is a command G02 followed by whatever the x and y coordinates, xy coordinates of this point. Okay, followed by I value, j value are important. We need to give these I and j values, which are more and more important for few cases. So how to represent this ij, that is more important. What is ij? That is the distance from starting point of the tool to the center of the curve is nothing but I or else j. For both the cases, the distance from starting point of the tool to the center of the curve. This is the center of the curve. The starting point of the tool, it need to travel all around clockwise direction till this particular coordinate. Okay. So starting point to the center, as you could see the direction, this represents x, this distance represents x. There is no y direction. Starting point to the center, definition is the distance from starting point of the tool to the center of the curve. So this distance is x. This is equal to some value will be given to you. That could be 10 radius, 5 radius, 15 radius. Based on that, what we'll try to do. So if x represents, this particular x represents I and y represents jth term. Okay. So starting point to the center, this is x distance, so this represents I. For example, here is the tool. Cutting tool is somewhere here. Same definition applicable. Let me change the color and show you so that you understand. Here is the cutting tool now. It need to travel from this point to this point, which is counterclockwise direction. G03 is the command. Let us say the tool is traveling in this way, clockwise direction, then the tool has to travel this path also. Then the case is the command becomes G02 followed by x value, y value of this coordinate followed by ij value has to be given. What is ij? Again the same definition. Ij is the distance from starting point of the tool to the center of the curve or the arc. Starting point of the tool. This is the starting point, this is the center. This direction represents y. If this is y, this is the representation of j. Alright. So it all depends. If you, whenever you measure a distance from starting point of the tool to the center, if it is measuring x distance, the indication is we are supposed to represent I. If it is measuring y distance, we are supposed to represent whenever the tool is traveling in counterclockwise. Have a look. When I consider this as the starting point and this as center of the curve, this is x distance I. So I will have some value, j will be, no, not this case, for the first one. I will have some value, j will be 0. So if it is a clockwise direction, if this is the starting point of the tool and center of the curve which represents y is equal to j, now j will have some value, I will be 0. Remember, okay? So we are trying to replace this r, nothing but the radius. We are trying to replace the radius with what? With I and j term. Few machines will not accept r. Few machines are designed in such a way where we need to represent I and jth terms. Then only to understand, oh, this is the center, accordingly to do the cutting action. Alright. So try to remember these two. The definition is, it is defined as distance from starting point the tool to the center of curve. Try to understand. So this is common for both. This is common for, if the starting point is here, then I need to measure x, which represents I. If the starting point is here, I need to measure y, which represents j. That will change here and there. It all depends. Similarly for this case also. That is the thing. That is the main point you're supposed to remember. That this is the main point I would like to mention. This is very much important to understand. All right. Other than things, everything is same. Like we need to represent each and every coordinate first, then followed by this. When you travel linear G01, circular, whether it is clockwise or counterclockwise, based on that we give the command. Again from here to this point it is G01. Again it is going in a counterclockwise direction G03. Again linear G01. This is also G01. So at every vertex you need to calculate what is x, what is y. Accordingly you have to plan your program. Followed by all whatever what you call G and M codes, based on that program has to be written. Okay. The main idea is, like, few people had many doubts on using this radius and this ith term, jth term. So that is the reason I'm giving this particular simple lecture, only for the reason how to replace this radius with I and j term. Okay. Anything of this kind or any doubts of this type when it comes to programming, you can comment in the box given below so that I can answer you. Thank you.